Greg Smith, for those who don't know me. I'm the chairman of AHDC, and I have enormous amount of pleasure in being here today to have the official opening of our show house. Even the sun is shining on us today, which is unusual up in this part of the world, I've found, over the last 3 years. It's taken us 3 years to get to this stage. It's been a long road, and I think what we're doing here is something completely unusual, possibly unique in housing development and redevelopment in England.
Years ago, this was a very popular location for young families to come into and to start off on the property ladder. So I think historically it was a good area. The properties themselves, the physical nature of the properties, meant that they were able to be reinvested in and provide good, large family accommodation. It just needed someone with the faith to actually and the courage to come in and put the money where their mouth was.
I think this sort of refurbishment scheme is fairly unusual, just purely because of the level of private sector investment that we've seen in a refurbishment scheme of this nature. It's been quite hard for us to do, and it's something that we've taken to the market and tested. So for AHDC to sort of have the confidence to come forward and invest is a really big thing for us. So we're hopeful that this is also part of us turning the corner in Anfield Breckfield and really creating a new neighbourhood that people will want to come and live in.
It was a very difficult situation we came into 5-6 years ago. As I said, managed decline was the order of the day in terms of the thinking of the public policy makers, and that meant wholesale demolition and abandonment in effect. The faith that has been shown in these areas, and that's faith based on hard-nosed business concepts, not on romantic notions of reintroducing what Anfield used to be, and that has been a breath of fresh air. We see the standard of accommodation here, and apart from anything else, the size of it. Pound for pound, you get a lot more space in these buildings than perhaps more modern ones.
Inferior houses in London go for £1 million. But it's crazy, these are far better built. You can see by the job that's been done inside, these are very substantial houses. All they need is a bit of TLC, and they've had more than that.
I didn't really believe I'd see the day when this kind of a show house would be here, that people would be able to, ordinary people in this area, would be able to access this quality of home. I'm actually knocked out by what I've seen here. I'm very proud to be invited along to be able to open this. And I just wish you every success in expanding this kind of concept throughout the area. And I promise you I'll take it back to the House of Commons, and we'll get the Housing Minister down here, and I'll certainly make sure that Brown knows that our argument.
We're very, very lucky that we've got a very good core community who never gave up hope and have kept battling for this area. Some of them are here today for the opening of this first house, and as far as I'm concerned, they were absolutely right to keep the community together and to try and realise the potential of this neighbourhood, and I believe that this is a major step forward in that rehabilitation of the neighbourhood.
Material, but there you go. How's that?
Yeah. Great.
Please come and see the house.